Kyle, did you think when you were going to make the transition from D2 baseball to D1 baseball that you might hit 10 home runs in your first year here?
Uh, I'd like to say I hope so, to be honest with you. I think just really taking advantage of the opportunity I have in front of me would be what I'm trying to do.
This team obviously benefits from having good hitting up and down the lineup. How much is that helping the guy in front of you, and then the guy behind you? Do you feel like knowing that you can't really pitch around everybody even as you get toward the bottom of the lineup?
I'd say confidence. I mean, that just spews around even to the guys in the bullpen. They know that at any given night we can put up 18 runs. I'd say as a hitter, it's confident knowing that if there's 2 outs and Reed's at the plate, knowing that I got a really good opportunity that I'm going to hit this inning no matter what the circumstances is. And I'd like to think the same thing for Huss hitting behind me, that if I'm up in a tight situation, I'd like to think that he thinks the same way about me.
Kyle, obviously, if you look at the season as a whole, you and Reed and Grant have supplied pretty consistent power. But now the team is getting Save and JJ kind of back into full swing. So what does that do for this offense? And is there a different mindset now that, not only are they back, but now they've been back and kind of, getting healthy and back to their old selves again?
Just smash 1 through 9. Yeah. Just get up and have confidence that no matter who's at the plate now, anyone can do damage at any given second. I think that's goes off the last question about just confidence. No matter who's at the dish, just confident that they're going to get the job done, and at this rate exponentially. So,
is there more excitement that mindset's kind of new now because they're just getting back, or is there any frustration at all that it hasn't been there all year?
No frustration. I think you just roll with the punches, but as of late, getting them back and having them firing on all cylinders like they have, I think that it's super exciting and super promising for the future.
You mentioned that when you came here, you were just trying to take advantage of opportunities. Did you have any, a certain level of expectations, and have you met or exceeded them to this point?
I don't really give myself much expectations, honestly. I just try and win the day ahead of me. So whatever it takes to win the day ahead of me. And we like to say at Charleston, you take 1 step forward and keep your head down, 1 step forward, 1 step forward, and by the time you look up, you've traveled miles. So just to keep that mindset, not really give yourself any expectations, just be better than you were the previous day.
You were at Charleston for 3 years or 4?
2.
Or 2, okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
We were asking Randy about JJ's swing earlier. He was just swinging the bat better today than he has maybe in the past. Do you guys see that? And when you all see him swinging the bat really well, what is your all's reaction as players?
Oh, it's super cool. I mean, it just never misses the barrel. And to see that transpire tonight and to see him just scorch every baseball he touched tonight is, like I said, it's really promising. And now seeing him settle in to what has been a rocky season for him is also really promising for us.
I mean, you throughout all different levels of sports, you can find different stories of the kid who, maybe started off at the smaller division and kind of worked his way up. But it doesn't happen all that often. So, I mean, do you see yourself as maybe kind of a trailblazer in any sense? And, certainly being an in-state kid, playing for West Virginia.
Oh, I definitely think the path is not ideal.
Right.
I definitely see that. It really started with my roommates my freshman year of college. They saw something that I didn't see and told me that I needed to not necessarily take it serious, but I could have a future playing. And I just took what they said and really nailed it, nail in the coffin, just trying to win every day, and that's just led me here.
If they hadn't said anything, what would your story?
I'd probably still be playing at Charleston right now if it wasn't for him. His name's Drew Klasner. He still plays for Charleston, and he pushed me to be the best baseball player and best version of myself I could possibly be. So I'm sincerely grateful to have him in my life. I hope he listens to it. I don't know if he will, but he was the guy that really said, "Hey, I think you can do it. I just hope you have as much confidence in you that I have in you," and that really kicked things off.
Coming out of Hedgesville, what were the offers Just for
Charleston.
Just Charleston.
Just
okay.
Charleston. I didn't really see any sort of recruitment until I reached the portal out of Charleston.
Okay.
When you've got a roommate like Drew, does that raise the bar for roommates when you come to WVU?
Oh, yes, absolutely. He'll be my best friend for life. We've had real conversations at midnight to hitting out on the field at Charleston at midnight to anything you could possibly picture. He was there with me at Charleston, and he's helped shape me into the player that I am today.
Gotta get him some tickets, right?